So I'd gotten my Christmas druthers list from my nieces and my mom and dad because they all like to have homemade gifts from me. And I was going through everything, all my arts and crafts supplies, and going through all my stuff and getting it together to see what all I had to make sure I had everything, when I realized, how about I lay it out and film you guys a video? So here it is. Let's do this. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, I did a little more digging, found a few more things, and got a few more things together and ready for making the Christmas gifts and for showing you guys stuff. So, I'm going to show you what I've made before and what I'm going to make again, and just a few things about how I made them. And then I'm going to show you a couple of the other things that I'm going to be making. I don't want to make this too long because I'm also going to be making instructional videos for some of this stuff. So, first thing we're going to talk about me making is the fleece hangers and stuff for my mom. My mom wants a house like this. I made these for my great-grandma when she was in the nursing home for the holidays. I made these for the holiday season for when she was in the nursing home. And then I have, oh, hold on, let me grab the other one. These three were for the rest of the year. When she was in the nursing home, she had a little cart, like a wheelchair cart. It was an electric wheelchair. It had a button on it at the front, and then it still had the two handles on the back. So 3 of these, she could have one hanging off of her little handle, and then one on each of the handlebars in back. And we made these for her for when she was in the nursing home. I made all 3 of these for the holiday season. They were presents for her. And then my kids made these. My son did these 2, and he used glue because he didn't want to sew. And then my daughter did this one. I think she did a great job. I mean, absolutely. For one of her first times doing them, great. I helped with a few things. But yeah, she did a lot. Alright. That's, my mom wants me to make her, some of these for her own house. When my grandma passed away 2 years ago, I got back those things so that I had them for myself for my house because we had made them for her. My mom loves them so much, she wanted me to make her a couple of houses. Then she had a couple of other requests. She wants me to make her a couple of candy canes, which I've got finished and ready to go. I find all of my patterns for everything I do out of coloring books, holiday coloring books. I just go through, I find the picture I want, I trace them, and then I transfer the trace over to cardboard so I have a template. I thought I had pulled my template bag out. I must not have it out. I have some old templates from these. I'll make sure I have those. Oh, right here they are. My old templates. These ones make little boxes, gift boxes. I've got a whole bunch of those, a whole bunch of little ones that they make different size gift boxes. That's a Pac-Man figure. I had made some stuff for my son. I had templates for those houses. Oh, here we go. All my templates. That's the gingerbread house, because I'll show you how to make sure you get all the pieces of the templates. And then my mom wanted a stocking. And then my mom wanted a snowman and candy canes. I've got an angel template. I got a Santa glove, another present. I got a who. This is a tree I'd paused. The Grinch Stole Christmas and copied the outline of a tree from the video. And then that's a penguin. I had made my friend a Christmas stocking for his son when his son was born. And the penguin was on it. Christmas tree wreath. Gingerbread man. Now the gingerbread man, I just cut out the gingerbread man and glued the template on. Because I like to change up what the inside of him looks like whenever I feel like it. These are Christmas tree bulbs and Christmas tree lights. And then here it is, the template for the Mockingjay. All the material, and all the... I'll see... I doubt I'll be able to get it finished and up before Christmas, but I'll see if my husband's capable of scanning the templates I do have and possibly getting you guys copies of some of my templates on my website. My husband's been working on my website. It's not completely finished, but I will leave a link in the description down below to our website. It will be in under production for quite a while because there's a lot of stuff you got to get on that website. It's a lot of work. So but these, I'm going to be making some more of those hanger things, and I'll make sure I make a video of how I do the whole process so that you can make hangers yourself. They make for great ornaments also. I got tons of scrap. I keep everything. My tag board scrap, my construction paper scrap. I mean, I save everything, people. Including when my kids outgrow shirts. My son likes to have, I think I've showed you in a video before, I cut the front decoration off the t-shirt, and then I sew it onto a piece of felt, and then I sew the felt onto the front of a long sleeve shirt, and then he's got winter shirts. Because a lot of times the long sleeve shirts that do fit him don't have the decorations on them he wants, so Mommy makes them for him and he prefers it. Alright, so I'm making my mom the house and the candy canes, and you saw the stocking, and somewhere I have a snowman. I have to find that template. Next thing is for my nieces, and for my nieces I'm going to be making a lot, so there's a lot of stuff laid out here. My nieces want stuff for their baby dolls, so I pulled out 3 dolls similar in size to the baby dolls I've seen them dragging around. These are my daughter's dolls and stuffies that she's had around. In fact, this particular doll was a baby doll we got her years ago when I found out I was pregnant with my son. We got her this doll. He's anatomically correct. He's perfect. He's a perfect newborn, and he's an older one of those newborn babies. So that we would be preparing my daughter for her brother to be born. But he's the perfect size for the size baby dolls that my nieces have. One of the things they want is they want Auntie, me, to make them diapers, reusable play diapers for their baby dolls. So what I'll do is I'll lay them lay the baby dolls on top of, and I'll show you this process too. I'll make another video of this. I'll lay them down. I'll measure under, diaper size of the doll, and I'll make a template for a diaper for all 3 sizes. And then the girls, I'm going to make them reversible, so they're going to have like this on the inside, this on the outside, and then they can turn them one way or the other. Reversible diapers for their little baby dolls so they can have fun. You know how little girls are. I've also got, this is one of my daughter's old t-shirts. Doesn't fit her anymore. And I saved it because the pattern on it is so cool. And I knew eventually one day I would need to make something out of this cool pattern. And sure enough, 6 years after I saved this shirt, I'm going to make diapers for my nieces. And that's what the back of this t-shirt's like 4 years old, and I'm going to be making diapers out of this too. And then I'm going to take this shirt off of him, and I'm going to measure it, make it just a little bit longer so it's like a nightgown. And then I'm going to make, shrink the pattern down in size to fit these guys, and I'm going to make them little nightgowns for all their baby dolls. This was my grandma's pajamas. She wore them in the nursing home for about 1.5 years before she passed away. My grandma loved moo style dresses. Just loved them. So I'm going to cut this down and use the pattern, because there's no way I can fit into this. There's no way my daughter can fit into this. And I know my grandma would love for her great grandbabies to have something forever for them to play with. Because I know my sister-in-law, once the girls have finished playing with this stuff, she'll put it away, and my great nieces will end up being given this stuff when they come over to visit their grandma. So we're going to make them a night dress. I should get at least 2 or 3, if I do it right, 4 baby doll nightgowns out of this, so that they can each have a couple of nightgowns for their baby dolls. And then I'm also going to make them, diapers, baby doll dresses, blankets. Each girl is going to get 2 blankets for their baby dolls, little mini knot blankets. The younger niece, because of her age, I'm going to make her knot blankets that, both of the knot blankets are going to have this color on one side, and then these colors on the other. That way, because of her age, she'll always know which baby blankets are hers. Less fighting, less to have to worry about. My other niece, she's old enough to not have issues with that kind of thing. So I'm going to make her a blanket out of this and a blanket out of this. Now, they're not going to be giant blankets by any means. They're going to be blankets big enough to wrap the big dollies in, because if the big dollies get wrapped in the blankets, then the big blankets will fit all the other size dollies. And this, I love this little butterfly thing here. I am going to put this on the belly of one of the nightgowns. I think. I haven't decided yet, because I also don't want to cause fights between the girls. But I might be saving this and putting this on my mom's, in front of my mom's dollhouse, gingerbread house. That's what it is. Brain fart. Because my grandma loved to do sewing and knitting and all that stuff. I learned how to do all that from my grandma. And she had a whole bunch of these around, and this is one of the few that she had left. So I might put this onto a gingerbread house for my mom. I haven't made that decision yet. So those are the things that I'm going to make for my nieces and for my mom. Oh, my mom also told me to make the girls, if I have enough fabric left over, I'm going to make the girls diaper bags for their babies. Now, in our house, we can't afford a lot, so everybody asks me to make them things, make them things, make them things. Now, for me, it is way cheaper for me to make them things because the way I shop and I go to used stores and these were like 75 cents for the smaller amounts. I think I paid $2 at the most for the big pieces. They're cheap, they're easy. Most of the time they're brand new, still all wrapped up and have that store tape around them, and you pay like a third the price of what it says on there, so it's wonderful. Same thing with fleece. Right around after school, you should be able to get, not fleece, felt. After the back to school, they put a bunch of stuff on clearance in Walmart a lot of times, and if you go within a few days of back to school starting, you should be able to find felt in the school section. That's where I always find mine. Same thing with, if you need to, you can go to the stores and buy clothes to get the patterns of the fabric you want, or save the clothes that your children outgrow to get the patterns for the fabrics of the different things you want. Alright guys, thanks for coming along for my, well, just talking rant about Christmas making. I will make sure to definitely make you guys a video on how I do this whole coloring book to tracing paper to template to making different felt things for Christmas. You can do it for any season, any coloring book, anything you can find and trace. And I'll make sure to also make you a video on the mini knot blankets. I'm not sure about doing a step-by-step video on the diapers, because that is, I'm going to be actually learning to do the diapers as I make them. So we'll see if I make a video. I might just make you a couple of pointer points of the video. So, alright guys, thanks for coming along, and we'll see you in the next one. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of anything else you'd like to see me do. Thanks guys. We'll see you in the next one. And remember, stay positive. Bye guys.